Hey guys, welcome back to the Lotus SMP. We're already up to episode 10, can you believe it? Yeah, we're in the tavern that we built last episode. And I have no business being in here. I just thought it'd be fun to start this episode here. Anyway, so I've just been doing some ancient debris farming. And yeah, I went through 64 beds. I actually came out with 26 ancient debris. But it's not quite enough to do all my gear. So I thought, okay, let's come back, get some TNT. But where would I get TNT from? Luckily, Maddie stopped by and asked how to do the armor stand stuff, putting skins on the armor stands. And I know she has a creeper farm, so that's where the other 4 ancient debris went. I gave it to Maddie in exchange for like almost an entire shulker box of gunpowder. So yeah, I also needed to get more sand because I don't want to just use up all my stash of sand in my storage. And while I was there, I decided to get a bit extra and add it into my shop in the shopping district for like a limited run sort of thing. So yeah, we're starting off, I guess, with the normal checking our profits from last week. Here's the limited edition sale of sand. 1 dime for 2 stacks. I don't know if that's a good price or whatever, but I'm not planning to restock this. I just figured I'm out there getting sand for myself, so why not just bring some more for other people. I haven't sold any more skeleton horses. I might, if they're still required, I might just make some of them disappear for the head museum. The hell is this? Is that a new building? What is... Have I missed that there's a new building here now? What is this? Okay, we'll look at that in a sec. Let's check if we made any sales. In fact, I know I've made sales because Maddie left a comment on my last video. She'd come back after being away for a week and nice, bought out a whole box worth. I should have brought some extra quartz with me to restock. That was a mistake. Okay, let's see. Did I sell anything? Oh, sold 1 stack of plant pots. That's good to know. And nothing else. Okay, let's update my shulker box and my ledger. There we go. We're still doing okay. We don't have to panic. Maddie's returned and is spending diamonds on quartz again. Right. So yeah, that's all my stuff in the shopping district that to be updated on. I don't think anyone's selling sand, so hopefully that sells. Right, we've got a couple of things then, I guess, to check out now. I did actually go here in my last video. It was part of my ooh. I wonder if I'm allowed to show this. But I did go here. Ooh, this is new. The little lawn outside. That's cute. Yeah, I did come here as part of my little mini cob statue hunt. And I did actually go in and have a look around, but I cut it from last episode because it kind of just didn't fit anywhere in the flow of the episode. So this was built by Luma, and it's actually a library. It's not a bookshop. It's actually going to be a library where I think the plan is she's going to have like books that people write and you can take them out and read them like an actual library. And I think we're going to have like a book club. Have a nice little sit down in the library and have a little discuss the books we've been reading and stuff. I don't know. This is pretty cool. There's all these new paintings that I haven't seen yet. I can't even tell what that is. Is that just a mountain range above the clouds, maybe? I can't tell. And this one's really cool. I just can't tell what that is either. Zooming in does not help, does it? I really like this. I like the this build really. Ooh, that's the horse one. This build. Hold on. No books here yet. Okay. This build really speaks to me because it reminds me... That was blank as well. It reminds me of my solo world. If anyone's seen my builds there, the thing that I've been working on basically since my channel started was the first settlement after finishing my starter village. And it's basically a town where there's a lot of brick buildings and then juxtaposed with modern stuff where like it's like an old Victorian era British countryside town sort of aesthetic that I'm going for. But it's also like modern day, so there's a bunch of like expansions and stuff where with more modern day architecture, like juxtaposed with the old red brick buildings and stuff. Oh, it's Rad's shop. Okay. This is cool. Again, this speaks to me. The red brick. See, this is something I haven't done yet in my solo world, is experimented with the tough bricks next to this color palette, which I use all over the town. Ooh, I like this. Putting the walls in here. That's a cool shape that you don't get anywhere any other way. I like that. And the sign is awesome. Okay, let's go inside. And the shop sounds good as well. I love this. Are these meant to be like tanks of the like big vats of the dye? And then I guess it gets like secreted into these. Interesting that people are spending 2 diamonds per stack of wool when there's like free wool in the camp. I guess maybe this wasn't a camper that bought this. No man, this looks so good. I like this a lot. It's such a like cool design. Is that what these are meant to be? I need to find out. That's what they look like to me anyway. Big vats of the dye. It's cool. Nice use of the glazed terracotta as well. I always struggle to find a use for these. Oh man, I feel like I need to rebuild my shop and consider doing something bigger like these. And maybe a bit more of a robust style than my little like mini version of my village buildings. I need to come up with a new thing, and then maybe we can move this building back into my village. Yeah, because, and hopefully we'll get onto this a bit later, I want to start zoning out bits of the island that my base is on, and figure out where I want actual like houses to be for like the people that would live in the village. And maybe we can put this in there somehow. This is such a tiny build though. Maybe it would need to be, maybe this could be more like I don't know, like a guard hut or something. I could put it next to one of the entrances to the village. Okay, next thing I need to do is go back to the end and I need to address the thing that I did last episode that was really stupid. So I did message Buzzy just to let her know that, oops, I might have destroyed one of your buildings. And I think we came to the conclusion that it's kind of funny that I was so stupid, and maybe let's leave it like that. As instead of a monument to the dragon fight, it's a monument to my stupidity. And also, I've got a tip from Maddie again about a possible location. One of these little fellas. So I'm taking my cob decks in with me. There we go. Just so anyone wondering why what used to be a house is now a crater. Yeah. So, embarrassing moments aside, let's find the Enderman farm. It'll be down low, right? Oh, here we go. I've literally not used this yet. Because I've got villagers in my village. Ooh. That is so cool. Oh, is this like actually spread from over here? Oh, that is amazing. That's such a cool texture with the like the leafy leaf blocks. Skulk farm. Oh, this is the Skulk farm, not the Enderman farm. Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh man, that's such a cool texture though. I need to... I'm gonna... I'm gonna go into my creative world after this and just do that somewhere so I've got it committed to memory. Ah, here we go. There we go. Enderman farm, Card repairing his tools. Hopefully I remember to do a cut here so I spare you the sound of this. That'll do. I just wanted some heads. Yeah, I don't come here to use this. Ooh, that's a lot. I don't come here and use this to repair my stuff because I've got the villagers in my village. Alright, let's see where I come out. Oh, I'm at spawn. I don't think I've shown this off. I died and ended up here a couple of times and panicked trying to get back to my base. So I came and did this. It looks like someone's actually used it, which is nice. Okay, which way? It's south. Is it this way? Yes. Back to the base. Okay, I'm just going to dump these in here. This is my shame box. This is where all my stuff goes when I can't be bothered to sort it. Okay, so I've got some more fire resist potions to take into the nether with me. And here's all the gunpowder that Maddie gave me. Almost a full shell kit. So I'm going to make maybe not all of it into TNT just now. Okay, I've got 2 stacks of TNT. Let's take this into the nether. And I need more rockets. Oh, I should have bought more rockets while I was in the shopping district. Okay. Okay, I'm a little paranoid going to the nether, so especially when I'm exploding tunnels through the nether looking for netherite. In case I run into some like unexpected lava curtains that I don't realise are descending from the ceiling when I'm exploring. I've got a splash potion so I can instantly just give myself fire resist. And then I'm going to take this right now before I before I get there. It's an awkward place to get back to, so just in case I do an oopsie, which apparently I'm prone to. We've learnt now. Trying to use a bed in the end. Yeah, I'm gonna drink this now and go use up this TNT and see how I do. So yeah, I'll see you when I've done that. Okay, I'm done with the nether, finally. So 2 stacks of TNT wasn't quite enough, unfortunately. So, yeah, I'm repairing my pickaxe because I almost broke it. I just ended up just sweeping along at sort of eye level, trying to find netherite, and I don't think I even found that much of it at eye level. I think the majority of it I just found in my path as I was digging forward. And boom, that will do. All repaired nicely. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm back down to 20 levels now. Piglins are damn annoying. I thought I'd like got far enough away that the ones that I'd angered, I thought I'd just got far enough away that they'd despawned. But no, they chased me all the way down the tunnel, and goodbye 140 odd levels I think I got up to. It's not like I'm using them at the moment, but it's always in the back of my mind to make a backup, like identical armor set. So I do want to, I mean I am using the villages a lot, so I do want to get my levels back up. But anyway, I think this is enough to go and netherite up all my gear. So let's do this. And we also need gold, don't we? I might need to actually... Ooh, hold on. I was going to say I might need to actually smelt some gold. Let's use up... Here we go. Let's just take these. Any more? No. Let's take these to the super smelter. Okay. I can make up the difference in my storage room. Okay. Ah, here we go. Got golden nuggets as well. Let's do that. Right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, is this stuff smelted already? Yeah. Let's do this. Okay, now, I'm not gonna do this just yet. Ooh. Need to put this back in here. I'm not gonna do it just yet because I've been dying a lot, and some of these off-camera deaths have been stupid. And doing stuff like the clicking the bed in the end. So I am now down to my very last totem. While Maddie was here asking about the arm stands and we were doing the deal for gunpowder, she also asked if I wanted to go end busting. So, and if that's not in today's video, it'll be in the next one probably. I want to time it to release the same week as her video. I've got to deal with all this later. Yeah, if I end up losing my gear in the end, I'd rather have not just wasted a whole day doing netherite stuff. So I will wait until after that to do my gear. But yeah, now we can get on with the thing that I kind of was the plan for this episode. Netherite was just, I couldn't record earlier and I wanted to get on and do something on the server, so I was doing that. So we've got a bridge to build over here. We've got a bridge to build over there. And then we've got paths to build. So, yeah, if you didn't see the last video, I wanted to... Let's bring up the map mod. I want to add some more sort of infrastructure around the island. So we've got the bridges going in here and here. And then we've started the path where it's going to be over here. And then I want to cut down some more of the trees. I want to start uncovering some land where we could, and then maybe putting some wall outlines down where some new buildings could go. But also uncovering the land, hopefully, will reveal more stuff like this little bit here, which, just looking at it, at this bird's eye view on the map, it looks like the sort of place where the path should extend naturally. So I'm looking for natural features in the generated landscape, which I can just use as like guidelines for where I'm gonna do stuff. It might be that I uncover some land and it's so lumpy and just awkward that I have to terraform it just anyway. So, and then just regardless, I'll probably terraform just to smooth stuff out or get rid of stuff like this, where I've already started smoothing the land out, but I didn't check how long the that replay was going for the netherite, but I feel like it was like 3 hours, maybe 2 or 3 hours, just that using up the TNT. So yeah, when I speak to you next, hopefully we'll have these 2 bridges done and we can have a closer look at them. Welcome back, guys. It's laggy, apparently. It's the next day, and I've done the bridges. And I really like this. Like, again, I took these into the creative world, where it's all built out of context. If you were paying close attention when I built this one, I disappeared near the start because I realised I didn't factor in the depth of the water when I made this in creative. So they're having some technical difficulties, I think, Maddie and Kitty. Anyway, yeah, I really like this in context. I was worried that it was going to be too small to get across the the relation to Luma's bridge that I was trying to copy. I think this really works, especially like I like it from a distance as well. Because then from here, like, all you see is the shape, really. You don't see the tuff of it, if that makes sense. So it looks a lot more like Luma's bridge. I didn't do... She has like a ridge down the middle of hers. I didn't do that on mine because I think it was just... Mine's too small. And then, yeah, the path doesn't go anywhere on this side. I'm not sure what to do about it yet, because this is Spawn Island. I know there's something people want to do on Spawn. I don't know what that would be, but it would be cool to get a path going, maybe along the coast here. Go past Banana Boy's base. I should talk to him as well, because he's, like, closest neighbour. Or is he now? Because Jess is doing stuff over here. Yeah, anyway. It might be cool to get the path going along here. And maybe swing by Banana Boy's base if he's planning to join up like I've done. Look at the bridge on here. You can see the little light spots where the lanterns are, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it would be cool to get the path going all the way up to over here. And join up to the camp. So our original starter base and the full main base are linked up properly. That'd be really nice. Okay, and then the other bridge. This is cool. This is also cool from a distance, I think. This one was a bit more of an undertaking. It's significantly bigger. And yeah, I like this on the map as well. This is cool. It's really subtle, but you can see the texturing on the walkway bit. And you can see these little green patches where it's the mossy bits. That's so cool. I really like this map mod. I wish the in-game maps looked like this. But anyway, yeah, let's do some free cam for this one. it also looks pretty cool with some shaders on. I haven't seen the time lapses yet, but look at this. That really helps sell it. Shaders are too good. It's like a cheat code for making your builds look better. Yeah, let's look at this a bit closer. So, because it's on a bigger scale than the other bridge, I felt like I could do a bit more texture-wise. So I don't think I'd have been able to sell the mossy bricks on the smaller one. It would have been one extra like block variant that would just be kind of overload on such a small build. However, here I think I've got away with it, mixing it in next to the mossy cobblestone, and I've done it in like big patches, touching the water. Basically, it's where it's like the most moisture leaching onto the rock, onto the bricks and stuff. But then as you get further up, I did like almost no texturing, and that's because similar to the other bridge, my small bridge that's like, can I see it from here? The one that's there. Wait, there. You can just about see some of it. So, got the same sort of like mindset for the villagers, is that the handrail on that one is really, that's where the smooth, the polished tuff is. Oh, I didn't mean to take a huge screenshot then. But my reasoning behind that is that's the bit where people can get to it easier, and either it's just been polished because of just use of a handrail, or it's the bit that they can upkeep without any difficulty. Same with this. This is such an important part of the village, I guess, in that it's the biggest, well, so far it's the biggest bridge. I don't know. Would there be any other bridges? I don't think I would do another bridge. Not necessarily anyway. But this connects to where most of the server is on the west side, right? So this is where most of the trade's going to come in. So this is an important bridge into the village. So yeah, maybe this is upkept. There's got to be a better word for that I'm not thinking of. This is more upkept. I'm going to just go with it, whatever. Yeah, this is because it's so important. It's well looked after. So there's a lot of, and also I've established in other parts of the village, like the wall around my house, which is barely visible, but we've got these bits. The pillars that were the polished tuff were kind of free of erosion. They were like the sturdier parts of the construction, whereas the bricks and stuff were the bits that got eroded. And then we've got some weird pillar things. Just try and make another archway. I really liked these when I designed them. I was like, oh, finally I've come up with the shape that I like. But, I don't know, there's still something just off about them that, I don't know, maybe it needs something extra or something taken away, maybe. I've opted for the lanterns. I feel like that's nicely understated versus what I was originally planning, which was, I was thinking about putting like 4 campfires on the top with some trapdoors, but there's already a lot of spruce trapdoors along here, and I don't want this to be wooden at all, really. This is mostly for the shape. Then we've got, yeah, the path like leaches onto here a bit more. It's more like dusty and dirty, making its way onto the stone, but then it's here on the stone bit. It's, again, it's upkept. It's maintained, that's what I'm trying to say. It's well maintained. Then I found a way to sneak in some frog lights. It's just on the top bit. I wanted another way to light up a bit of this, so I just bring on mini HUD. Yeah, the light from these lanterns doesn't travel that far, so yeah, this was just a dark spot in the middle of in between the middle and the edges. And let's get rid of that. The middle bit I quite like as well. Free cam. Yeah, I've got like the main pillars. This bit's solid, but on these supports, these have got the little indent, just for a bit of shape, just to make them a bit different and stand out, stand alone, I guess. Whereas the middle bit is like the focal point, so there's more sort of dressing up of this section. And I've snuck in a chiseled. Is this the chiseled tuff or the chisel? Yeah, this is chiseled tuff. This is the chiseled brick. Yeah, and then we've got this little subtle band of the brick stairs here in the middle, just to sort of like offset this as well versus the polished bits. And then yeah, more chiseled tuff for the lanterns to hang off. I don't think I'm that adept at making bridges, but I really like how this turned out. I still need to sell myself on this. I need to sit with it more. But yeah, I really like the rest of it. The rest of it I'm sold on. The asymmetrical shape of this archway over here messes with my brain a bit. Like the 5 wide path. Is it 5 wide under here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's 5 wide under here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what it is. It's the lantern. It can't hang off here because this is like a one trapdoor down from where it can attach. So that's really messing with my brain. But it does line up. This is 5 wide. The path's 5 wide over here. And speaking of paths, that's the next thing. So yeah, I'm going to go grab some wool and use that to mark out paths and stuff before I commit to them. Yeah, I guess here's another time lapse. Welcome back. It's the next day and we've done some path stuff, and I've done a lot of the wall placing, not as part of the little montage of time lapses and stuff. And actually I haven't done many buildings, to be fair. So this one over here, I've carved out some more of the land, flattened it a bit, just so this main area is kind of all on the same level. I've maintained more elevation in other places, but yeah, here, this is the floor plan of the little blacksmiths. And then the wool that I've used. Pink I've used for the buildings just because that's what I was using before. Paths I've done cyan wool. And then I've got lime wool where I want to do trees basically. So I've put these ones around in little clumps like this. Basically I want to do this sort of thing again. Little like copse or whatever this is. Whatever you would call this. And then the big ones, yeah, I'm going to do a force grown big oak tree. And then this kind of, it's not exactly the same sort of place. It's not symmetrical necessarily, but yeah, it kind of just mirrors this other side a little bit. So the path is kind of framed, I guess, by the big trees. 35 degrees. Damn. So yeah, paths. Shall we start with the path that I've actually made? So this, especially the bit that I've done closer to the entrance to the village over there, this takes up quite a lot of materials. Here it's not so bad because it's 3 wide, but as we get closer to this, it gets 5 wide, and we have climate change. But yeah, as we get closer to the that west entrance, it gets 5 wide again for quite a while as well, like quite a big area. So yeah, I've extended this bit, made this the where the path joins on. I carved into the landscape that was here. This was a hill. Yeah, I just felt like it was unnecessary to do a staircase up for such a small hill. Oh, Maddie's sleeping. That's helpful. Yeah, and then we come down here. I then cut this further down into the ground because I had these trees here, and if you haven't caught previous videos where I've said it, I'm fine cutting down all the trees in this area to build stuff, but I'm purposefully leaving as much as possible the big, tall oak trees. I think they look more like trees than like this shape, so they're more characterful. They look nicer. They look more realistic and stuff, but they also still look blocky and Minecrafty. These were spawned on this level, so basically I just cut the path down to be on the same level as these. And because we've got this little, I don't know, this little junction sort of area, I will plan to make a thing of it here. There'll be some bushes and maybe some flowers or something. Yeah, it starts to become 5 wide over here. So this is eating into my resources quite a bit. And also it's taken longer for me to do all this stuff than I thought it would. So that's why I've only done these paths that I'm showing. But also, I still don't really know what I'm going to build where. I have tried to think about it. So hold on, now that we've sort of been and seen the paths, let's go map. Okay, so we can see a few spaces where I've got these clumps of trees again. This is basically just here because I've got them here already, but there's just kind of a bald patch here, so I need to fill that back in. Paths. Looking at the cyan dots, I feel like this could be more houses, maybe. Or maybe I could, because this is relatively flat, or I could make it more flat. I feel like I could maybe put some more important buildings here. Like I wanted to do a library. And it's elevated, so maybe an important building like a library in a place which is kind of medieval era style, I guess. Maybe I'd put like a guard tower up here because it's like protective of the, like a library would be a really important like repository of knowledge for like the village folk. I almost said village people, that would be a little weird. Then we've got this area. Actually, let's go over here. So initially, one of the things I want to build is a little warehouse. Initially I thought I'd put it over here because then it's near the water, where I also want to put a dock somewhere, probably over there where the path heads over that way, but we'll get to that in a sec. But yeah, when I cleared this area over here, there was this shape on the floor, and I thought, okay, that looks like a cool little pond in the corner of the clearing. Let's just fill it with water for the time being, so I know what it's going to be. And then I thought, I don't want to put a warehouse next to what could be a nice little picturesque area. We do a little bit more terraforming here, and also we're next to the sea. This could be like nice property value little houses and stuff here. So I've got a little... these are subject to change. I figure this is like, could be a nice little area if I terraform it first. And then I could make this the place where I invite people to build stuff. But yeah, before I invite people here, I would like to terraform this area a little bit, make it look pretty. Also, we've got like the tower creeping over the tree line over here and stuff. This is the area up here that I was talking about. Maybe we put a guard tower up here or something. Let's head back into the center of the village, actually. So now that I've cut back the terrain a bit here, so we can fit in the blacksmith unobstructed. It's just the shape of the building, like where the door is and stuff. I couldn't neatly line it up with this like little crossroads here. Oh, and by the way, I didn't say this, but I feel like this building, the first one that you'll... Well, this is one of the first buildings you'll see if you come through the portal. The other one might be this. I feel like I'm going to make this a little post office, and I'll remove this mailbox. And I'll make it obvious this is a post office. So if anyone was like coming to my base to leave me a present or something, yeah, they could put it here. Anyway. Yes. So the path is now just going to cut through here. The other option was this lined up with this path. But then it obscured part of this building, or it would be way too close. So, yeah, the path will now cut between these two buildings and head up here. But I might not put this on a diagonal because it's quite steep, so I would want to use stair blocks, and I don't know if I can make it look nice. Let's get my bed ready, just in case. Then, yeah, I did think, oh, I'm going to clear off a bunch of the trees off here and just make this another, maybe flatten it out, make it another little housing area. But then when I got up here, well, there is this bit. This is the bit that is probably going to have houses on it. Or I want to try and maintain the multiple levels just for a bit more sort of interest. But then this is it. As I came down here, first off, I found this. This is someone else's sleep. This is someone else's crafting bench. I don't know whose it is, but it's going to stay there for now, at least. Maybe if I build the library, I can rehouse it and put it there as like a local history exhibit or something. I don't know. But anyway, found this. Now, this big crater thing, I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. It was just a cool feature of the landscape where I was like, oh, this should be a thing. I cleared around the edge of it, except on that side where basically I want to maintain the barrier from the river. Like in real life, if that was the river was the road, this bank would probably be covered with trees anyway, just as a sound barrier so that it wasn't so loud for anyone living nearby. And I figured, again, this is like a cool landscape feature. We could pretty it up as well and put some nice little houses next to it. That is a cool view. Oh man. That's really cool. Okay. I need to cut these trees down and make sure this is a view that I can have. Straight down the road and straight over the bridge. Oh, dude. The other sort of way off this plateau is down this way. And this leads back up to the bit that comes from where I was going to build the warehouse. And yeah, the path runs along the coast. I feel like this is where I could do a little dock. And it would make sense to put the warehouse near the dock, because like, I don't know, any goods that the village produces, maybe they would be brought to the warehouse to be stored in order for, I don't know, ships to come in and collect stuff for shipping to other places and whatever. That's what I'm thinking about over here. So we're on the east entrance. Here's the tavern, here's the trial chamber building. Here's where I'm thinking I'll put the next bit of path. I need some other way to access the south part of the island. I don't want this necessarily to be the way to access the south of the island, because you're making someone's house the throughway. Maybe I bring this bit of path here and extend it around this way, and then join up with the path that comes down this way, because it looks like there's like a round bit of terrain here that would make sense for. But then, yeah, I have no idea what I'll put down here. This I have started very, very basically designing this. I don't want to cut these trees down, but I might have to. And it's the same format as the other entrances. Two things, which will have a little like archway bridge thing between the two parts of the building. Then I want to bring the path out this way, and yeah, I would like to extend this and this and this and go around the server. So my next closest neighbour to the south is Shaden. I could bring the path through this little bit of beachy desert stuff, up over this hill, through these woods. Maybe we could build a bridge over here somewhere. And then west. Jess is doing stuff here. I've asked if it's okay for my path to like skirt along the north edge of the island. Then it's back to bridges. Maybe, in my head I was thinking here, but maybe we curve the path around this far and go along here. That might be better. And then north? Go straight up north? Ooh, I don't know. Or maybe we come over here and just go straight north like this. And then we could make a path up and enter into Cobb's base. I need to speak to everyone, basically. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm going to leave it in terms of building stuff this episode. I feel like I've got so much stuff that I've done for this video. I've cut like another big chunk, maybe like a quarter of the foliage on my island. I feel like I've cleared. Plus we've got these bridges done. Let's hit the shaders. Ah. I really like it. In fact, we haven't looked at the other one with shaders on, have we? Also, I haven't spoken about this, but I did make sure you can get a boat under here. So, yeah, we maintained the extra, like, mode of transport around the server. Okay then, there's one more thing I need to do before I sign off, and that is go restock my shop in the shopping district. And see if we've sold any sand yet. But, in between clips, I have been back and added this square of sand, just so hopefully people see it. And has anyone bought any? No. Have I made any more sales in here? No. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. We're all fully stocked. I should refill my rockets. It's gotten a little out of hand, flying around the island trying to get all that stuff done. Also, burnt through quite a lot of rockets trying to help Pineapple find his stuff again. I need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We'll call it 12. Yes, also I went to Shaden's base and left him a present of some diamonds in exchange for... I helped myself to some more totems out of his raid farm. Hope he doesn't mind. Employees only. Whoa, whoa, you're not an employee. Are you? Okay, sorry. Did say earlier in the video I might be going End City raiding with Maddie. I misheard her. She said Ancient City, so... Wardens. That's why I haven't put any Netherite on my gear yet. Because I feel like... Where have I put it? It's up here. I feel like I'm almost definitely going to die. So... Just in case I lose any of my gear, I will wait. I'll wait until next video. In order to do that stuff. And yeah, it's going to be... I've prepared a noise-making machine. I've got... oh yeah. A shulker box full of wool. Yeah, that's going to be probably in the next episode. So that's going to be everything for me, guys, for this one. Next time, terraforming, building, don't know. Yeah, I'll think of something, don't worry. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind helping me out, maybe you could leave a like on the video. If you want to follow my journey on the server here, maybe you could hit subscribe as well. And don't forget, everyone else on the server is linked in the description. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Oh, don't break the glass.